Man, that Beldr seemed way tougher than an ordinary demon. Yeah, nothing we did even put a dent in him. I guess we knew it wouldn't, but it's depressing to see for ourselves. Though there's still that one thing that can hurt him that the guy in Shinjuku mentioned. We need to hurry and find it, so we'll be ready for the battle against Beldr. According to the Laplace Mail, he'll show up at Aoyama Cemetery at 1800. If we don't find this thing by then, it's game over for us. Guys, can I have your attention for a sec? It's about Beldr's one weak point. I want to check the comp to see if it has any details on that. Remember how the name Beldr showed up in the Laplace Mail? Well, even if the comp is just a client, it still needs to process a huge amount of data. Some of that should be kept in local memory in order to work efficiently with the server. I thought if I could get into that data, I could figure out some answers to our questions. A little digging around, and I figured out a way to access the data, so I want to try it. Though what I'd really like is if I could reach the server and access it directly.
Yes, but it's understandable. Let's start with what we can do and build from there.
It'll be up to you two to turn the generator's crank. I'll be busy with the data analysis. Sounds promising, but I doubt I'll get more out of it than about 10 minutes. I'll do what I can until the laptop's battery runs out. Now let's get started. Damn, I only got 6 minutes. Guess the laptop was too much of a strain after all. Well, you can relax now. Thanks to you two, we found some clues. Right, Yuzu?
Yep, I wrote it all down, but it all sounds kind of weird. Here, I'll read it to you. All creation, save the devil's fuge, vowed never to bring harm to beautiful, radiant Beldr. The evil Loki tricked Beldr's brother into using the devil's fuge to send him to hell.
Is this something out of a legend? It sounds like it's talking about ancient times. So Beldr was invulnerable, but Loki tricked his brother into killing him with devil's fuge. There's no mistake. It says that Loki had him killed with devil's fuge.
Devil's fuge. Does that mean we can kill Beldr if we have it?
Hey, doesn't this all sound like what that weird guy in Shinjuku was talking about?
You're right. That strange guy said the one thing that can kill Beldr is inside the lockdown.
Maybe there's something to that then. I wonder who he was.
Who cares? The devil's fuge is what's important now. Let's hurry and find it. Oh, but wait. What is devil's fuge anyway? It's a plant?
Guess we'll need to do more research into this. Remember what it's called so we can gather more information.
Right, and if we find it, we can beat Beldr. Yeah, I wonder.
Sounds like this devil's fuge is our only hope now. Let's go out and ask around about it.
Yes, I'm certain. If we have this sprig, there's no need to fear him. Hmm? What do you want? There's nothing to see here. Get lost.
What are those guys doing? It's definitely suspicious.
Yeah, but they're not going to talk to us right now. Well, let's remember this place.
Devil's fuge? Oh, you mean mistletoe. It's a parasitic plant. You got weird tastes, don't you? Try going to Kudanshita. There was a guy in front of the station selling stuff from the woods. Try asking him.
Just like you said, the devil's fuge really is a plant. Kudanshita, huh? Let's head over there.
Hey there. Huh? Devil's fuge? Oh yeah, I had it a little while ago. This weird guy came and left it here. It was one of them things you put on your cell phones. A little strap tchotchke doodad.
He said that someone he knew would definitely want it and left. Flashy guy, too. Huh? I sold it already. These weird guys in suits bought it. They were ranting about being at the Diet Building at 1700. There's no mistake. The Devil's Fuge used to be here. Someone who needed it bought it already. The Diet Building at 1700. We need to get to Nagatacho. That's where we'll find it.
What's the matter?
Demons! Monsters!
Demons! Let's check it out.
Hey! It's dangerous in there!
Whoa! 10-bit! Come on, hang in there.
It's you, Atlo.
Wait here. We'll get help and...
Don't bother. I'm not going to make it, but I'm glad I got to see you again.
10-bit, what are you saying?
It's all right. Listen, I have to tell you something. The government is hiding a terrible secret. That's why I've been on the run.
What is it?
A journalist I know left a file with me and vanished. I looked into it. I don't have the file, but what I discovered is in this comp. Take it. The password is my...
Hang in there, 10-bit! 10-bit! 10-bit. I'll hold on to this comp you gave me.
Did you know him?
Yeah. Remember how I told you about a guy I knew who went missing? That was him. His name was 10-bit. On the internet, I mean.
I'm sorry, Utsuro. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know why, but I can't cry for him. Am I this cold-hearted?
He's right. With everything that's happened, it's no wonder you're tired.
Okay, thanks. Whatever he found is inside this comp. Looks like the whole system will lock up if we enter the wrong password even once. It's running low on batteries, too. Let's save this for later. What could be so important he'd risk his life to leave it with me? Terrible cover-up by the government, huh? Hey, about the comp 10-bit left with me. You don't remember? That can't be helped. We've had other things to worry about. I was thinking it's about time we checked out what's in it. All right, let's get cracking.
But won't it lock up if we get the password wrong?
Seems that way. We only get one shot at this, so I want everyone's input. It's a 4-digit code, but what would he use as a password?
I don't know. His birthday? His address? Oh, maybe his phone number or his blood type.
Dude, I wouldn't use stuff that weak for my ATM pin. He'd go with something trickier. You think it's his company ID number? Okay, but how would we find out what that is? That might be obscure enough. If someone got his comp, they couldn't crack that. Then again, neither can we. Yeah, he wouldn't forget his full name, and it would be hard to find out. In fact, even I only know his last name. His handle? You mean 10-bit? Number, huh? Yeah, maybe so. Let's give it a shot.
10's already a number, but what's bit?
A bit is the smallest unit of data storage. It has 2 states, on, 1, or off, 0.
So 10 bits would mean 20 states total?
Whoa there, Yoo-hoo. It's not simple multiplication. It's actually exponentiation. 10 bits isn't 2 times 10. It's 2 to the 10th power. Well, I know my stuff, huh? Huh?
Yeah. Hey, what's 2 to the 10th power?
What? You're right. It's 1024. Don't tell me you worked that out in your head. Are you a secret math whiz? Wait, 1024? That's 4 digits.
Then is that the answer? Wow, good call on the handle thing.
Come on, give me at least some of the credit.
Sure, whatever. Hurry up and try the password.
Jeez, you can be cruel. All right, here goes. 1, 0, 2, 3.
Atsuro, that's not it. You put in 1023. It's supposed to be 1024.
Calm down. In programming, numbers are counted starting from 0. So the largest value 10 bits can contain is 1023. Haha! Bingo!
Oh, huh. Jeez, how is any normal person supposed to know that?
They wouldn't. That's why it's a good password, right? All right, I'm gonna read through this. Give me some time.
Okay, good luck.
What the hell?
What's up, Atsuro? Did you find out something?
Yeah. Do you guys know about the PSE law?
PSE law?
It was passed to make sure electronic devices are safe, but it has a lot of problems. Any electronic device that hasn't passed a special body's inspection can't be sold. A friend of mine got so mad because he couldn't buy an old used TV for cheap anymore. Well, the law wasn't explained very well to businesses or the relevant regulatory agencies. They only announced their policies right before the enforcement began. Some secondhand dealers were even forced into bankruptcy because of it. Yeah, the retailers raised a stink in the media as soon as the policies were announced. It passed in 2001, but they allowed a grace period until 2006 because of the outcry.
Oh, I think I remember that. I'm not much for gadgets, so I didn't know the details.
Figures. That's how the government made people get used to it over time. But 10-Bit and his journalist friend thought something was fishy. And they were right. That law had an undisclosed purpose.
What? But aren't we talking about home appliances like microwaves and fridges?
Yeah, that's the whole trick behind it. Take an ordinary microwave like we have. You have one at your place, right, Yuzu? You ever open it up and look inside?
Huh? Of course not. I mean, it's a microwave.
That's what most people think. It's what let the government get away with this. No one noticed the extra chip installed inside every PSE certified product. Yeah, it says here that's why the journalist disappeared. When 10-Bit took over his work, he eventually figured out what the chip was for. Yep, you got it. When it gets a certain signal, the chip controls the output of the device's power source.
For what, though?
10-Bit wondered the same thing, and he discovered an astonishing fact. The real, classified intent of the PSE law was the UEM field.
UEM what? What does UEM stand for?
Ultra electromagnetic. It's a super weapon that uses EM waves. Look, every electronic device emits EM waves. Every one. But they're very weak, so ordinarily the waves don't pose any problem. However, a powerful EM wave moves molecules, which creates heat just like a microwave. Ever hear that joke about the cat in the microwave? Living things would boil to death.
Ugh, that's an awful example. But is it easy to make EM waves that strong?
Right. It's not impossible. It's like how we learned in physics that 2 overlapping waves can make a bigger one. The EM waves that ordinary household electronics emit are weak, but Japan is flooded with electronics nowadays. What if all those electronics had a chip that emitted EM waves on command? If someone activated them all at once, what would happen?
Wait a second. You're saying someone, but the government passed this law, right? Why would they do something that dangerous? What would they do with a chip like that? Invasions. So, what? If some country invaded Japan, they'd use that UEM field thing against the invading army? Okay, enough. Shouldn't we be thinking more about how to stay alive? Come on, you two, let's go.
Hey, all that stuff, does it really have nothing to do with us? Yeah, I think so too. The lockdown and blackout. I hope they have nothing to do with this UEM field.